Out today enjoying a beautiful quiet day out in the woods, and thought maybe I'd bring you along and see if maybe we can't have a little fun with trail cameras. So I'm going to hike around a bit today and see if I can find some interesting spots that might be a good place to put up a camera, and hopefully we can get some good pictures, and I'll come back in a week or so and pull the cameras down and share them with everybody. So stay with me. Alright guys, so check this out. Got a big old honkin' den here. There we can see. Looks to me like this was yotes. Just spooked a turkey. A lot of tracks in here. So we're going to have a little fun with trail cameras, and I'm going to find a spot around here, see if I can hang one up, and try not to stink up the area too much, and then sneak back out of here. Turkey gobbling. But yeah, I'll try to get back after a few days or so. We'll let the camera soak, and hopefully we'll get some good photos. So looks like there's some kind of den over here. Let's go up and check it out. Yep, it's another den. This one doesn't look quite as active. There are some tracks around in here, but if we look real close here, there's a big old honkin' coyote track. So he might have been hunting something in that hole, or he might have been using it. And that hole's pretty big. Let's see if I can find somewhere to hang a camera and sneak back out of here. And you can see I got the camera mounted right there in front of the den. There's also a good deer run cutting across in front of it, but I had to angle the camera so far down, I don't know that it'll catch any deer walking by or not. But we'll see how it works out. Back out here in the woods, and gonna go check these trail cameras and see if we got lucky and caught anything on them. It's one of the tricky things about trail cameras. If you don't set them up just right, things won't always work out the way you want them to. Sometimes you might not get any good photos at all. Other times you might get rewarded with a whole bunch. But we are coming up on a weekend here, and I wanted to get out and get them collected. It's springtime, and unfortunately this is the time of year that everybody gets spring fever and comes out, and you do have a concern of your cameras getting stolen. So I wanted to get out here today and get these collected up. Pretty soon all the mushroom hunters and hikers and everybody will be entering the woods. So wanted to make sure I keep these cameras in my possession. But hopefully we'll be rewarded with some pictures, and I might be able to share them with everybody. I did see a piece of garbage over here beside me. I'm going to run over and pick that up real quick. But then I'm going to head on up to where this first trail camera is at, and I'll probably look for some fresh sign, see if anything's been in there since I was here. And yeah, hopefully we got something on film. It's hard to say. We've had some windy days, and that'll give you a lot of false photos, wind trips, run down your batteries, but who knows, maybe we'll get lucky. So stick with me. Well, before I go much farther with this video, I want to do a little shout out and a thank you. Pick up this piece of garbage real quick. Somebody's old mylar balloon. And wouldn't you know it, it's soaking wet. I can wad that up and stuff it in a pocket. But yeah, I want to do a little shout out for a fellow Michigander, Mr. Live for Wild, John. He really surprised me not too long ago. He mocked up some logos for my channel. And I just thought that was cool as heck that somebody would take the time to do something like that. Especially for a big dummy like myself who hardly knows how to use computers and cameras and all that. But I'll do my best to try to figure out how to use them. Sorry, a camera's shaking all over. I'm trying to stuff that garbage in a cargo pocket. So yeah, John's got a great channel, Live for Wild. Man, he has a reloading setup with it. Anybody who reloads their own would just kill to have. I mean, I love your setup over there. I don't reload myself, but my father used to, and I used to enjoy watching him. And seeing some of your vids kind of brings back some of those old memories. So thanks for that. But John's also a great supporter, just a heck of a guy, really good supporter of our rights and gun enthusiast, outdoorsman, does the cool Apoco box openings. Never seen anybody else make a fire with a guitar pick, so right on, man. Thank you so much. If you guys aren't hip to him already, you might want to go check out Live for Wild. Thank you. Well, the good news is the camera is still there. Well, I'm not noticing any fresh tracks. We did have a pretty good rain yesterday, though. The only fresh tracks, there's actually a set of deer tracks right behind me. So, go check the camera. Well, it turns out the batteries in the camera had gone kaput, which could be a bad sign. That might mean I got a bunch of wind trips or wind pictures. And with the batteries dead, I can't really see what the picture count is, so I really won't know if we got anything until I pull the SD card out and take a look at it with a viewer. So we'll find out. Meantime, I'm going to pack it up here, add it to my pack, and move on to the next location. arrived at the second den. Tracks here don't really look too fresh, but then again there was a lot of rain. Most of all, happy that the cameras are still here. But we might not have gotten any good footage at all, so I'm kind of crossing my fingers at this point. We'll see what turns up. Well, there is a small set of deer tracks here. It's kind of funny. Looks like he walked right up to the camera. So might have one of those face-to-face shots. Sometimes they can smell the scent on the camera and they'll come right up to it and sniff it. Okay, so this camera has got a count of 4 photos on it. Hopefully it'll be something interesting. I'll load this one into my pack and hike out of here back to my vehicle, get home and scan through the footage and see if we got anything interesting.